Hey, allegedly. Hey, Empress. What's up, Kiki? Hey, Leah. Trying to watch some TV. I should be. I'm eating ice. I should be drinking some tea. I shouldn't be coming on here answering or talking about these fuck niggas, these non-factor ass bitches. But I'm gonna say this once and then I'm done with it. Hey, Terry. Let me get comfortable up here. I haven't even came out my work clothes yet, y'all. I haven't even took off my work clothes. I know, Bill. That's you always are. That's where you always are. Um. So anyway, everybody had a whole bunch to say, or got a whole bunch to say about what went down on Diamond's channel with Alfreda. First of all, I'ma say you can't speak for me if you don't know how I feel. Just because you read something one way don't mean I read it that way. Just like when I said a whole bunch of stuff and when I talk on my platform and motherfuckers go perceive it the wrong way and then I say that's not what I meant. That's not what I said. They still go and spin it. Miss Gina said this, and Miss Gina said that, and Miss Gina's colorist, and Miss Gina da da da. So just like I can't change your mind, thank you, Terry. Thank you, baby. Just like I can't change y'all mind when I say shit and y'all think I said some fuck shit, you can't change my mind about what I saw. Now, everybody's gonna say, well, she said Gina and she put a comma around behind Gina, and then she no, it said Gina, comma is messy. Okay, so I don't give a damn if you put the comma in front of it, behind it, in the fucking middle of it, or whatever it is. I took it as it was directed towards me. That's how I took it. Now, whether she meant it that way, I don't know. It could have been a mistake. It could have been very well been a mistake. But everybody on here has jumped the handle when somebody has said something or they read something and they perceived it a different way. So you motherfuckers can't come and tell me, well, she didn't mean that and she said it this way and she said it that way. It is about how I felt. It is about what I assumed that she said or what I thought she said. I don't give a fuck about what y'all say about what she meant. Every time I get on here, it's a bitch coming for me. Every time. These hoes come from me, my children. They come from my friends. They come from you guys. Anybody that they think is anywhere near halfway dear close to me, somebody has came for them in some way. I've lost a lot of people. I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of uh 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 uh, uh what you want to call it, members, subscribers, all because somebody has said something, or somebody has told them, if you following Miss Gina, we gonna come for you. And you know what they say? The ones that have a little bit of feeling say, Miss Gina, I can't follow you no more. They'll say, thank you, Kiki. Miss Gina, I'm just gonna stay in the back because I don't want to be in that mess and I don't want them to come for me. I always say, okay. And I leave it at that. I don't get on here and talk about them. I don't bring them up. I don't say anything. If y'all go back and watch that panel, if you go back and watched what went down and how it went down. I didn't say two fucking words on that panel. I didn't speak. I barely got to say hello. All I said was, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? If you go back and listen, that's what you're going to hear. You're going to hear me say, can y'all hear me? Did you hear me? Got to go. We'll catch the replay, but Miss Gina was right. Thank you, Terry. And that's all I said. After that, I didn't say nothing else. I said nothing else. Okay? Then, as everybody else talking, as Crystal's talking, as even when Diamond said, do Miss Gina have anything to say? I was trying to speak. I was trying to say something, but they couldn't hear me. And by the time they was able to hear me, they had already went on to another subject. And I said, dang, I was asking y'all, did y'all hear me? But y'all didn't hear me, so I could speak. And they had moved on. Miss Gina didn't say nothing. I said, I'll put myself back on mute. And that's what I did. So whether she meant people are messy or whatever, that's not what she wrote. That's not what was said. What was said was, and the way I took it, I don't give a fuck about what nobody else, how anybody else felt about it. How I took it was, Miss Gina was, because why couldn't you just say people was messy? On side, April got up there and said, she said people. She didn't even say Miss Gina's name. On say you didn't even see. She exactly said my name. And in that context of that paragraph, or whatever you want to call, or that phrase, she didn't mention the word people not one time, honey. You let me know. You let me know when you find the word people up in there, because she never said people. And if you're trying to talk about other people or YouTubers that's messy, why you had to put my name in it? What was I didn't even fucking speak on the motherfucking panel. I didn't say shit. I had not, so why even bring up my name in the first goddamn place? But again, that's what happens here on YouTube. And then people take shit and they go and they run with it. And you can't voice your opinion. You can't talk about how you feel. But you got a whole lot of other motherfuckers on here telling me about how I should feel. Telling me, oh, well, she didn't mean it that way. Like y'all was in her motherfucking head or something when she was typing it. Seeing you replays and see your community page with the comment, it sure did indicate your name. And that's all I'm saying. Thank you, Kiki. That's all I'm saying. I ain't say you had to agree with me. I ain't say nobody had to agree with me. I'm saying that the way it read to me, the way it read to me, I'm not saying how it read to nobody else. It looked like she was coming for me. Now, if she was not coming for me, then by all means, I apologize, because I'm not no messy person. And I don't come at nobody. I don't come at nobody that don't come for me. Any and everybody knows that. If you've been watching me enough on here, you know that Miss Gina, I'm not with the fuck shit. I'm not going to just sit up there and come for somebody just because that's the thing to do. That's what them other fuck bucket ass motherfucker does. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. And I'm woman enough. I've always been woman enough to come back and apologize and say to a one grown woman, to another grown woman, if you didn't mean it that way, and you're being sincere, then by all means, I apologize. But when you see here, and I'm gonna show y'all, it says Miss Gina, comma, more than messy, exclamation point. Now I read it. This is how I read it. Miss Gina, more than messy. Some are just pure evil. That's how I took it. That she was saying. Now you can take that a whole lot of different ways. You might have read it. Hey, Miss Gina, more than messy. See, it didn't say, Miss Gina, people are more than messy. It didn't say, Miss Gina, they are more than messy. It said, Miss Gina, more than messy. So to me, it sounds like a bitch talking about me. This is what. Let me just show y'all. It's on my community page. You can go on my community page and see it. You can go on my community page and you can see if you want a better view of it. That's how I took it. Miss Gina, she more than messy. But some people are pure evil. I took it when I read it. That's how I read it. That's how it was perceived to me. Okay, now y'all, everybody else is adding a whole bunch of other shit in here. On site April talking about, she said people. She was talking about people. It don't even say some people are pure evil. It says some are pure evil. Okay? So don't tell me how the fuck I should feel and how I should take something when I'm feeling that somebody is coming for me. And that's just how I feel. And then a couple of people said Miss Gina was on her toes. Miss Gina was on edge because folks come. Why shouldn't I be on edge? Because every motherfucking time if I say hello, so a motherfucker's coming for me. If I go on somebody else's platform and or I'm in the chat and I just say, hey, God bless everybody, you got bitches coming for me. For no apparent reason. Not just the trolls and motherfuckers that I don't fuck with, but those that I did or do fuck with that have turned on me. How many of y'all done seen how many bitches on here that done turned on me and I ain't did shit to them? Ask no nonsense. I was the only bitch that rolled with her when everybody turned on her. When they talked about her children, her husband, her, and everybody else was saying, don't fuck with her. I was the only bitch that stood back and said, I didn't give a fuck what nobody said. That's still my motherfucking girl. And I stood by her. When I was with Lovely Love, I stood by that bitch and I didn't give a fuck what nobody else said. I'm loyal and I'm respectful to everything. And the one thing that I'm not is a messy ass bitch. I ain't never been that. That's why I said, if I read that wrong, if I perceived that wrong or whatever, because I was partying. I ain't gonna lie. See, because Miss Gina come through and tell the truth. You motherfuckers can't never speak for me. I was partying and I did have a couple of drinks. So I could have perceived it wrong. But now that I'm sober, and I read it again, and I read it again, and I read it again, and I just read it to you all again, I still feel that that statement was disrespectful. That's how I feel. Now, if she did not mean it that way, if she did not mean it in that disrespectful way, then by all means, Alfreda Gross, if you didn't mean it that way, I'm a woman before I'm anything else, and I'm a grown woman at that. I truly, genuinely apologize, because I don't just curse out motherfuckers for no reason at all. Excuse me. I don't just come for people for no reason at all. But when I feel that I'm being attacked, if I feel that I'm being threatened, if I feel that my children are being attacked or threatened, I'm coming at a bitch. I'm coming at him. And that fuck ass bitch, Fat Babe, still got my motherfucking name in her mouth. Kalesi, you have a right to feel the way you want to. Thank you. That's all I'm saying, Coletta. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that what everybody else felt and what they think was wrong. I'm just saying, don't tell me how to feel. Because I perceive that as being disrespectful to me on somebody else's platform, because everything that everybody was saying, that's not what she wrote. If you go back, I don't know if Diamond still got it up, but if you go back and listen, when On-Site got on Diamond's panel, she said, oh, she said people. She wasn't even talking about Miss Gina. She never said Miss Gina's name. Go back and listen to it. And my name is in it as plain as fucking day. People ain't nowhere in that. And I know by all means, Boss Lady New Jersey is always neutral. But she even said, oh, she didn't say Gina's name. She didn't say, oh, well, maybe she misunderstood it or something. No, I didn't misunderstood shit. She said my motherfucking name, and she didn't put they in it, and she didn't put people in it. She didn't put nothing. And I told y'all how I perceived it. I perceived it as Gina, yeah, she messy. Because that's how it was wrote. That's how it was wrote. Oh, okay. Earlier, Miss Gina, I was listening to Goddess, and she said that you can use her platform to straighten out the situation between you and Elfrida. I didn't know what she was talking about at first. No, I don't need to use nobody's platform. I got my own platform. I learned my fucking lesson about going on people's platform. We see where it got me the last fucking time I went on somebody's platform. I'm not doing that shit no more. Nope. This is why I'm coming on my own channel. And this is why I'm coming here and I'm explaining myself and I'm explaining how I felt. She said, your feelings are your feelings and their feelings are their feelings. And that's it. And that's it. And if you don't like how I felt about it and you feel something different, don't delete, block me. Don't fucking come over here no more. But that's how I felt. You cannot tell me how to feel when I perceived what she said as disrespectful. Anybody would have. Anybody would have. So I was just letting you know, sis, I apologize. She was just letting people know to tell you. That's fine. But I'm just saying, I ain't doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more because I have learned where I'm safe is over here. Where I'm safe is over here. Because every time I go any place else, if I fall out the sky, if I roll out the bushes, I'm always being attacked. And if you go back and look at everything that I have done, all I've done on here is try to help people. That's it. I ain't never disrespect nobody. I ain't never came at nobody. I don't talk about nobody else. I share my own stories. I share my own life experiences. I share my own history. I try to support and educate and love up on everybody. On everybody. And we are human. We are human. I know this is flesh. I know we are of the flesh. And the flesh makes mistakes. The flesh makes mistakes. I get that. So that's why I said, if she truly, sometimes you typing and we all type and we misspell when we type or I do it. I do it when I'm texting. We all do it. But if all of this was some confusion, if it was a misunderstanding, then let's just leave it at that and move forward. I apologize. I'm sorry for what I said. We can move on from this. I'm done. It's not going to end my life. I'm pretty sure it's not going to end Alfreda life. Alfreda don't give two fucks to the wind about me. Okay? So there's a lot other more YouTubers, I'm sure, that and got way more numbers than me that she can go and subscribe to. Okay? And I get that. And I get that. Same as here. But if I feel threatened, or if I feel disrespected, or if I feel some type of way about anything, I could say whatever the fuck it is that I want to say. Because these motherfuckers have a whole lot of shit to say about me. Nope, not nan one of y'all. Not nobody had shit to say when Fish 5 funky ass bitch from the shop was dragging me and my children to home for a motherfucking 3-4 days straight. That bitch brought me up about going to Florida. About me having my vacation with my family. She talked about me like a motherfucking dog. Didn't nobody say nothing. Nobody said nothing. Then this bitch goes out there, you spitting and sharing clothes and sharing tampons and Kotex, and y'all jumping on top of each other, and y'all doing God knows what. Ain't nobody got no mask on. Ain't nobody clinked their ass. Ain't nobody did shit. Then the bitch come back to Chicago and bring me up some more. Me and my children. But y'all always got a motherfucking thing to say when I bring up her mutt. Okay, when I bring up her mutt, that's why I dropped down in her chat. That wasn't a troll. That wasn't a troll. That was Miss Gina. That's why I dropped down in her chat and told that bitch, every time you speak on me and my children, I'ma speak on you and that piece of shit ass mutt that you shitted out. Every time you talk about mans, I'm gonna talk about yours. I don't fuck with these motherfuckers. And all I ask every single time, keep my motherfucking children's name, my children, period, out your motherfucking mouth. But they always got something to say. Then when I step up and say something, oh man, all fucking hell breaks. I'm so wrong. I'm so disrespect. They didn't mean all of that. That bitch and everybody else did 10 times worse than I ever did. And y'all sat there and listened to this motherfucking hoe say, I want to do her job. No, I want to do her. Did she, do they know that she went down there and did woo woo woo? Bitch, you got a whole 8-year-old, bitch. Did you go somewhere and make sure that you was clean? Make sure you ain't come down with the virus. Cause I ain't see none of y'all stand 6 feet away. I saw nobody standing 6 feet away. Y'all even got in a nasty fucking ass jacuzzi. Do you not know them hot tubs and jacuzzi don't bring shit but germs, filth, nasty? When we can see the filth coming up out of there, that means that y'all was substitute to all type of germs and viruses and ticks and any other kind. Jumping everybody that jumped their nasty ass in that goddamn pool and jacuzzi, and then afterwards went to their other motherfucking rooms and did all this fuck shit. But that bitch had a whole bunch to say about my trip. You go back and my videos still up, all of them. I ain't take one day. You go and see us. We all had our mask. You go see us. When we was in our cabana, I got a cabana for my children to keep them away. So when they got out the pool, got out the water, they can come, and it's only where family is. When they were in the pool, y'all didn't see a whole bunch of people around them. When we went and ate, it was us. When we went back to our room, it was us. It was not a whole lot. But y'all sat there and listened to this bitch day after day after day after day after day because she needed to make some coins off of Miss Gina. So, bitch, now I'm going to make some coins off of you, ho. I'm going to make some coins off you, ho. So now you want to come back and talk about you ain't going to talk about nobody. You ain't going to do this and that because now you need some sympathy. You need some motherfucking sympathy from these motherfuckers. No, you need some coins. You need some money because you ain't have shit when you went down there in the first motherfucking place. And the little shit that you had to share with them non-factor ass bitches down there that didn't have a motherfucking thing. Thank you, Leah. Jenny, you are a great mom, and you don't need people to take up for you. Who cares? It shows in your kids. You have great kids. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. And you're right. I need nobody to take up for me. Nobody. I take up for myself. Why are you over here? If I got a demonic spirit, bitch, why are you over here and using VS name? Why are you over here? Okay? Because ain't nothing never been demonic about me. That's the reason why y'all get so fucking mad. Y'all make up these troll names. Y'all hide behind these troll ass pictures. And then y'all come over here. Y'all come over here and try to create havoc all over the place. And then y'all get mad when I come out of whatever storm that I've been in. Because I always come back on top. Always. Always. Why? Because I'm good to people. I'm good to people. Miss Jean, some people would do anything for money. We know that, Tropical. We've been seeing they'll lie, steal, cheat, whatever it takes for money, because they have nothing else. They have nothing else. They have no soul. Their own children don't love them, don't give two fucks about them. They don't have nobody. They wish they could have what I had. They wish when everybody, every friends and family that just came out just for a nice get together around the fire pit. We played games and all kind of stuff. They wish they had that. Motherfucker, them bitches get mad because if anybody love up on me, you know why? Because they ain't getting that. They ain't getting that from no motherfucking body. Like now, these motherfuckers, every time somebody gets closer to me, they get mad. And they try to do shit to pull us apart. They try to do all kind of fuck shit because they mad. As long as Diamond was just all hanging out, blessing everybody, as long as Diamond was over here or over there, it was all okay. Nobody didn't give Diamond two to the wind, okay? But now all of a sudden that me and her are close, now all of a sudden she like a sister to me. I'm like a sister to her. Motherfuckers is mad. Ooh, you better watch yourself, Diamond. Ooh, you better. Ooh, Diamond, you better. Cause you know Miss Gina a scammer. Cause you know she ain't no good. Cause you ain't. They've done sung that same song and did and unloaded that same crock of bullshit to any and every motherfucker that they feel is gonna be good to me. Is gonna be loyal to me like I've been to them. Ask the real motherfuckers. Ask the real motherfuckers that I've stood by when didn't nobody else stand by them. And then when everybody else accepted them back, I never went anywhere. I was there the entire time. Every time they came, when they would come and drop down in my chat and tell me not to fuck with no nonsense, I did whole motherfucking videos saying, don't bring that fuck shit over here. I did it for the bitch from the Shy. When they was coming down and folks was telling me to watch that hoe, I said I was blocking people for her ass. And I'm the one that always gets her. So don't tell me how to fucking feel when I see somebody putting my name in some motherfucking messy bullshit, because that's all they say and that's all they do. Every time somebody want to mention Miss Gina, it's Miss Gina messy. It's Miss Gina. What the fuck am I messy of? Name one thing that I've been messy about, because I don't do the he say, she say shit. I've never done that. Every time I get on here and I talk some real motherfucking shit to you all, who do I use every time? I use myself. I use my family. I use people that's very close to me. I don't talk about these motherfuckers on here. I don't use them as examples. But they always got something to say. And then you got these low budget ass bitches that can't even clean their own ass, going and follow another hoe who don't clean her ass, and then they all want to get together and come for one person. Every fucking time. I have a right to be on guard. I have a right to jump for when I see my name attached to some motherfucking bullshit. Miss Gina, they can't call you a scammer when they have stopped working and they are letting these subscribers take care of them. Exactly, Tropical. And they all doing. Guess how I get to work every motherfucker? When my car broke down, Tropical, half of you all don't even know my van broke down. I've been going to work every day in the Uber. But did I get on here and ask anybody for a motherfucking dollar? Did I get on here and say, man, can y'all help me get my van fixed? Nope. Nope. I never asked nobody for shit. When I went on my trip, did I ask anybody for anything? Nope. I never asked anybody for shit. When I'm low on food and I ain't got food in my house, do I ask anybody for anything? Nope. I don't ask not a motherfucker for nothing. I might tell y'all I'm going to the food pantry, but I don't ask nobody for anything. Nothing. Hey, April Walker. Hi, Matthew. But they always want to put my name in the mud. Bitch, you can never put my name next to mud, dirt, shit, nothing. You, because I'm golden. I'm golden. And this is the reason why people love me so motherfucking much. You know what a young lady told me? One of my daughter's friends that came to my family get together yesterday. She pulled me to the side and she gave me a hug. And she told me her mother died 4 years ago. And she said to me, "You remind me of my mother." She said, "My mother died 4 years ago." And she said, "I asked Cece, can I adopt you? Could you just be my mother for a little bit?" That touched me beyond measures because a child, a young lady, beautiful young lady who lost her mother, saw her mother in me. That's how strong my spirit is. So you can't tell me how to be upset or how to feel if somebody coming for me. And if I was wrong, and I have been before, I have always came on here and apologized to every, I even, do you know motherfuckers know how many times I apologized to Sean Bradley for some shit I didn't even do? You know why? Because I wanted to make him feel better, because I had appreciated him at a time when he did help my family. That's the type of person I am. I'm not cold. I'm not nasty. I'm genuine, and I've always been genuine. And those that surround me, they feel my spirit, and they know I'm genuine. Just like that little girl that came to me and said, "You remind me of my mother." And I asked CC, "Could I adopt you? Could you just be my mom for a little bit?" But all y'all want to do is get on here and talk about how somebody feel, what somebody do, what somebody don't do, what who they should give their money to. And y'all ain't gonna do nothing to help nobody. I never asked y'all to help me. I never asked y'all to help me help others. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do regardless. I'm gonna continue to do what God instills in me to do. Please believe me this. If it was someplace that I needed to go and I really needed something, you can best believe your motherfucking ass I know where to go. I don't have to come on YouTube and beg you motherfuckers and ask you for shit. I know where I can go. As long as there's breath in me and as long as there's God in my life, I'ma always be taken care of. Me and my children. I share and support. I got this and I shared this. This to help families who getting evicted, who can't pay their rent. This is what Miss Gina's about. This is what Miss Gina do. I pay it forward. I pay it forward. I don't take nothing from nobody. And I don't beg nobody to give me shit, to do nothing. Because as long as I can move, I'm going to get up every day as long as the Lord bless me with a job and take my ass to work. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I've been doing. I don't attack nobody in these streets. I don't come for nobody in these streets. But y'all come after every, same way they came after Goddess and her beautiful children. Same way they had came for Rita and her beautiful children. And all y'all think about is who popping today, what they gonna say about somebody. They sat over there thousands, hundreds of you over there in that bitch's chat and listened to every fuck thing that she had to say about me in Florida with my kids. But this bitch was out there raining havoc all over the goddamn place. They are, and y'all ain't had nothing to say. Ooh, she having, y'all jealous because she having fun. Bitch, I've been to Florida. I, Me and my family stayed at 3 resorts, motherfucker. We stayed at 3, not 1, not 2. We was at 3 different motherfucking resorts. Didn't want for nothing. But I'm jealous. Now I'm jealous. I'm jealous of bitches that went out of town for 2 days and they called it a vacation. I ain't never knew a vacation that went for 2 days. Went out of town for 2 fucking days and now it's a motherfucking vacation. And all they did was spread germs and having mess all over the goddamn place. And ain't nobody had nothing to say. I ain't see y'all telling her to quarantine. I ain't see this bitch saying, oh, I'm gonna have to quarantine from my daughter. But she was very concerned about whether or not if I was gonna quarantine before I went back to work. Hey, boss lady. No nonsense to say some of these people are so miserable and hate that we refuse to be miserable with them. That part. That part. Thank you, April Walker. Miss Gina at Fibon was so jealous of us last night. She went live and talked about Gina. Exactly. Throw the whole trip away. That part, the unfiltered. That part. At Diamond, people was ruthless when they were coming for me. Yup, but the truth will always prevail. The real people know exactly, no nonsense. And they were. They were rude. They said some foul thing. Just like them, you talked about how when she came at Spill It and was talking about calling him a pedophile, they did that to no nonsense husband. They did that to her husband. This is how low down and dirty these folks are. I don't need these people. Let me tell you something. I don't need nobody to fight for me because I'm a strong bitch. I've been through too much. Just go back and listen to my stories. I'm a fighter. Let me show you. I'm a motherfucking fighter, okay? I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. I'm a fight to the end. And if I feel that anybody is coming at me in any type of way, I'm going to fight. Ain't nobody on YouTube, off tube, any tube, inner tube, gonna tell me how I should feel when somebody is making a statement or a comment or anything about me. Thank you, the unfiltered. You right, they ain't worth my energy. But I don't know nothing about this woman. All I know is I saw something that upsetted me. And it had my name in it. And I wasn't appreciative of it. Not one bit. Especially when I didn't even have the chance to go on anybody's platform to be messy in any kind of way. I never even spoke on that platform. You go back, y'all hear everybody else's conversation. All you hear Miss Gina saying is, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? That's all you hear me saying. And I said, oh, okay, I'm too late. I'm late. Let me go back in the chat. And I didn't even type in the chat. I didn't even speak in the chat. I just listened. I put my headphones in. I just listened. But that's what they do. They want to keep stuff going. Y'all can keep that shit going by yourself. I got a whole bunch of stuff that's more important than this shit. And these trifling ass motherfucking non-factor ass bitches that every time you turn around, they want to get up here and talk about somebody, but they ain't never supporting they ain't loyal to no motherfucking body unless you doing something for them. Unless they getting something from. See, they got to get something from you first. If they getting something from you, doing something for them, if you being conniving and all of that shit for them, oh yeah, you their best friend for the moment. You their best friend for the moment. But ask anyone, every single person that fell out with me, it wasn't because of Miss Gina. It was because they decided to turn on me. It was because they decided they wanted to go be more popular with them over there on the other side. And they was like, I can't fuck with you no more, Miss Gina, because I want to be over here with the popularity. Okay. Do you. Be who you want to be. I'ma do me. I'ma be half of these motherfuckers that's up in here right now. 30 of them right now is here for the mess, for the fuck shit. They ain't here to say, I hope y'all can work this out. Miss Gina, I hope you be okay. They ain't here for that. They here for the motherfucking fuck shit. And that's how it is. That's how it's gonna always be. And since that's how it's gonna always be, I'ma always protect mine. I'ma always protect. I don't give a fuck how you feel, how they feel, how anybody else feel. What matters is how I feel. What matters is how my children feel. What matters to me is how God feels. And that's the reason why I was able to come on here as a woman and be a woman and step to a woman and tell her if I did or did if you did make a mistake and it wasn't supposed to be worded that way, then I apologize to you for that. But it's no way I'm gonna ever forget that shit because I don't even know why my name had to be up in that, come up in there, in that anyway. I don't get it. I don't get it. And again, y'all say the word people was in there. The word they said, she said that them. Ain't no word them in here, not they, and people ain't nowhere. But everybody kept saying she was saying them people. She was talking about them. She was talking about they. That's not how. Miss Gina, more than messy. Some people, some are pure evil. That's how I took it in that tone. When I was reading it, that's how I read it in my mind in that tone. So for that, I have every right to feel how I felt. Now, y'all might have read it a different way. And if you read it in a nice way and in a different, and you don't see anything to bother with that, then that's on you. Maybe this is not the place for you. Maybe you shouldn't be over here because our reading habits are nothing alike. Are nothing alike. But just like I don't never tell anybody how to feel, where to go, what to do, y'all not gonna come and tell me how to feel. I'm done. They could say what they want. They could do what they want. I'm done with this conversation. Alfreda Gross, if you, I don't know, honey, I don't know if you in the bushes. I don't know if you slithering around the queendom. I don't know if you up in the sky. But if you are here somewhere, you could be here in spirit. I'm talking to you and I'm talking directly to you. I felt some type of way about that. My feelings was hurt by that comment. I took it as you were coming for me. That was the reason why I snapped and went off. But if you did not mean that wholeheartedly in your heart and soul, if that's not what it was, I genuinely apologize to you on my children. And I don't put nothing on my children. I genuinely, wholeheartedly apologize to you. And this ain't got nothing to do with nobody else because I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers. I don't give two flying fucks to the wind about none of them because they don't feed, they don't clothe me. But I think I'm feeding them real well because I ain't never seeing these bitches get up and go clock in a 9 to motherfucking 5. I clock in every motherfucking day. I go to work every motherfucking day. See, everything we don't ain't always for here. Everything don't always be told on here, but y'all always like to get the info or make up in your mind about She always begging. She always doing it. Then if a bitch was always begging, why I ain't beg you motherfuckers for a dime, a dollar, a nickel, a quarter to help me get my motherfucking car fixed? I ain't asked you motherfuckers for shit. I ain't asked now. Y'all don't help me pay for my Uber to get to work every motherfucking day. Y'all don't help me pay for my Uber to get home every month. Most of you motherfuckers didn't even know my van was broke down. But you always got some motherfucking shit to say. Don't be over here. If this ain't for you, don't come. Stay your ass up in the motherfucking bushes. Stay your ass slithering around. Because if you drive, our block game is strong. And those that support me and those that care about me know I support them and I care about them in that order. In that order. And I don't have an evil bone, a disrespecting bone in my body until you come for me and my seeds. And I promise you on everything in my life, with my last motherfucking breath, I'ma always fight and speak on mine. I'ma always fight and protect mine. And when you come for me, I'm coming for you. Thank you, the Unfiltered. Hey, Dark. I just wanted you guys to hear it from me. I wanted you guys to understand why I went off, why it happened the way it did. And because can't nobody speak for me better than I could speak for me. And those that still support me, those that still come and encourage me, those that still are still members and are still subscribers, man, I love you guys. I so genuinely appreciate you guys, and I don't wish nothing but the best for you all. Again, I wanted to share this. It's $5,000 emergency rental assistance. It's called the ERA program. Are you struggling to pay your rent due to COVID-19? If you are struggling to pay your rent because of COVID-19, they have extended this to the 28th. So you have time. It says your household income before March 1st was within the allowable limits. You or an adult member of your household suffered a loss of income due to COVID, and you missed the rent payment on or after March 1st, and your landlord is willing to participate. If your landlord is willing to participate in this program, or your apartment complex, this could help you. The toll-free number is 888-252-1119. The email address is era.ihda.org. And I'll put this picture up on my community page for those that didn't get all that information. Again, y'all know that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. And I got this. We're passing this out at my job, in all the rental, a lot of the rental and property management place, they're all giving this to the tenants that are struggling. I so love you. It's a struggle everywhere. Nobody is better than nobody. Exactly. I love you too, April Walker, my niece. I love you. So I'm going to share that on my community page. Again, anybody that I've disrespected or feel any kind of way that is a part of the Queendom and that's over here, I apologize to you guys. I love you, and you all know that's not Miss Gina. I don't just attack. I don't. If you've been watching me for a long time and you've been over here for a long time, you all know I don't just attack anyone if I don't feel threatened. With that being said, I love you guys. Ta-ta for now.